America's skies haven't been this worrisome in years. We've had a gut-wrenching plane crash, a system failure that messed with vital safety alerts, and let's not forget the SpaceX rocket going boom, causing travel chaos. It's enough to make you want to drive everywhere, which, let's be honest, is already terrifying enough in most states. But instead of calming nerves, the government decided to add fuel to the fire. Hundreds of FAA employees, the very people who keep our skies safe, got fired. Just like that. Gone. And it's not like they were caught running an Etsy shop selling fake pilot licenses. These were the folks who make sure our radar works, and our planes land without turning into metal pancakes. So, you'd think after a month of aviation nightmares, the government would be doubling down on safety, right? Well, buckle up, because this is where things get even wilder. Picture this. It's Friday night, you're finally off work, maybe about to crack open a cold one. But for hundreds of FAA employees, their phones buzzed with an email that made their blood run cold. You're fired. No warning, no explanation, just a pink slip delivered with all the grace of a dropped phone call. And these weren't CEOs with golden parachutes, these were the folks who keep our planes in the air. Radar technicians, maintenance crews, the unsung heroes of aviation, suddenly out of a job. Over the weekend, the firings continued. By Monday morning, close to 300 people who dedicated their lives to aviation safety were left jobless. Their crime? Being relatively new on the job, which apparently makes you expendable in the eyes of some. The firings happened so fast, even the FAA seemed caught off guard. Their response? The unions, those brave souls who fight for workers' rights, were quick to cry foul. David Sparrow, head honcho of the PASS union, called the firings downright dangerous. And he's not wrong. Who's gonna fix that wonky radar system now? Who's gonna make sure the planes don't fall apart mid-flight? Even the air traffic controllers, who thankfully kept their jobs this time, are worried. They're already stretched thin, dealing with more flights than ever. Now, they've gotta do it with fewer people keeping the systems running smoothly. It's like asking a chef to cook a 5-course meal with only a rusty spork. The big question everyone's asking, did these firings just make our skies a whole lot more dangerous? Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Elon Musk. Yeah, that Elon Musk. The guy who wants to send us to Mars is now calling the shots on government efficiency. And his first move, firing a bunch of people who make sure planes don't crash. Some say it's about cutting costs, streamlining the government. Others say it's about settling old scores, as Musk and the FAA have butted heads before. Remember that time the FAA grounded his rockets? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. These firings have thrown America's aviation system into chaos. And until we get some answers, we're all just along for the ride, hoping and praying that the plane doesn't suddenly decide to take a nosedive. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more updates on this developing story.